from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, coming to you from our digital desk. We have just ventured into a holiday week. A lot of people on break, on vacation this week, but we do have to tell you about a First Alert weather day. It has been designated for Wednesday. We're going to bring in 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dobeck. Kelly, first of all, explain to us, why do you folks issue First Alert weather days?
Yeah, so we issue alert days, Dan, when we know the weather is going to impact you in some way, whether it be heat, extreme heat, storms, and storms are going to be what fits the bill for the alert day we've issued on Wednesday, not only because of that, but because also it's a big holiday week here. There's a lot of fireworks shows on Wednesday afternoon and evening, and unfortunately that is the timing of the alert day for the threat of some storms to be on the stronger side.
Yeah, we were just talking about that in our morning meeting. I know somebody said Avon or maybe Crocker Park
Independence too has theirs Wednesday night.
A lot of people Wednesday night. So let's get into, do you want to start with Wednesday or should we start with Monday, Tuesday?
Let's start with Wednesday, just so everybody can have time to talk about what's happening, because really the weather's going to be pretty quiet until Wednesday. And maybe, you know, we're not talking about widespread, everyone going to be dealing with rain and storms, raining out every single show. But there is the potential that any storm that does fire up late afternoon into the evening hours on Wednesday, it could be strong, it could delay, it could cancel some of the fireworks shows. So that's why, again, we've issued the alert to give you the heads up to maybe make sure you've got that backup plan if the show ends up getting canceled in your city. Maybe having a backup plan to go to another one on Thursday, 4th of July itself, because I do think we won't have any issues with cancellations or anything like that on actual 4th of July on Thursday. But yeah, so right now time looks to be close to dinner time around 5 o'clock through midnight. Again, severe storm threat is there. Heavy rain going to be the biggest concern, and any storm that does become a little bit stronger could also produce some damaging wind gusts. So if you've been outside today or yesterday, you notice it does not feel like July, right? It's not humid at all. It's cooler. We're in the 60s right now. Well, that's going to change. The humidity going to start creeping back in tomorrow, and especially Wednesday. If you went outside on Saturday at all and you felt the mugginess out there, think of that. So we've got the humidity and the moisture coming back in Wednesday. That heat and humidity is storm fuel. You had a cold front of the mix. You're mixing up the mixing bowl here. You've got all the ingredients for the potential for a storm to be on the stronger side. Again, it's not a super high risk. It's a level 1 out of 5. You see everyone highlighted in green. The yellow level 2 is just to our south along that 71 corridor through portions of Delaware into the Dayton area. But again, there's a risk there, and it's a busy day, again, heading into 4th of July, so that's why we've issued that alert day. When I'm talking about how it's going to be feeling sticky out there, look at the muggy meter. So today, we are pleasant. It's as dry as air can get for summertime. Today and much of tomorrow also going to be pretty pleasant, too. But then watch Wednesday. We shoot up into that tropical range. So that's, again, going to help fuel that potential for storm chances as we head into the afternoon and evening. So let's walk quickly through a future view on Wednesday, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what to expect today. So we've got that threat again. Mainly evening storms will be dry during the day. Cloud cover moisture starts to build in. The front comes through. Look at right now, the latest timing on future view is around 9 o'clock. So that is, again, prime fireworks time after sunset here. So we could see potentially a few shows either delayed or canceled. Again, we're going to be keeping a close eye on it. It's not going to be, again, everyone seeing rain all at once, all of Northeast Ohio, but we do have that threat of some of those storms mixing the correct way, so to speak, to become on the stronger side of things. So notice on 4th of July itself, most of the shower activity stays well south of Cleveland, so we won't have to worry about fireworks shows being canceled in Cleveland, Akron, Lakewood. I know a lot of the big ones over there. In terms of today, look at the temperatures right now through lunchtime. We still have lots of 60s on the board. And then as we head through the afternoon hours, most of us are going to be right around 70, a few mid 70s along 77. But yeah, we are staying much cooler until we bring back the more July-like weather Wednesday, Thursday. Dan, when you bring back heat and humidity in the summertime, you got to bring the risk of storms with it.
Yeah, and I think we all understand that living in Northeast Ohio, you add in that humidity, you add in sun, and you're just begging for storms to pop off. We're going to take a 15-second break, and we'll come back with a look at the rest of the week.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right, Kelly's got the 7-day forecast up. I always like to point out, look at the top, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there is that alert box. That's giving you the heads up. Put your head on a swivel. Like Kelly has been saying, make sure you have some plans, you understand what's going to happen, that's really the day that you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, that's the day that we could be tracking some storms on the stronger side. And again, not trying to scare anybody or anything like that, but there are a lot of fireworks shows, and I don't want anybody to be disappointed and be like, a storm popped up and, ruined, my show in Avon or Independence. So that's why we're giving you this heads up to say, hey, there is that chance that there could be a storm that, impacts our plans. Download the 19 First Alert weather app. We'll be tracking the storms Wednesday based on your neighborhood, based where you live. If you live in Avon, if you live in Independence, and we see, here comes a strong storm, we can give you that heads up. The app will also give you lightning alerts, letting you know, hey, lightning's 10 miles away, also not great for fireworks. So it'll help keep you safe and help keep you in the know. So again, if you need to enact that plan B for another opportunity to watch the fireworks show somewhere else, you'll have the time to do that. So that's going to be a really great tool for you on Wednesday and really through the entire holiday weekend, because we've got humidity, a few storm chances Friday. If you're trying to get to the pool out on Lake Erie, it'll send you those rain and lightning alerts, and then you'll get video forecast from the entire 19 First Alert weather team for anything. If we see a storm that looks a little fishy, so to speak, over Lake Erie, we can give you that heads up so you have time to get in and stay safe. So it'll be feeling summer-like again today, not so much. 70s, sunshine, back in the mid-80s tomorrow. Tomorrow will be almost like the perfect summer day because it's going to be hotter, but it's not going to be too humid, which is nice. So you'll be able to enjoy some pool time, anything like that. Again, we'll be tracking a few storm chances Wednesday, pushing near 90. Back in the 80s, holding on to the humidity, though, Thursday, Friday. And then weekend does look nice. I know there's a lot of storm chances through the holiday weekend, which may deter you a little bit from maybe getting out on Lake Erie. I think you'll have some good opportunities to get out on the boat Saturday, Sunday, get out in the water as well as get in the pool. There'll be enough dry time for you through the long weekend for a lot of folks.
Hey, the fact that I don't see 95, 96 on there,
nope,
compared to what we have been seeing in the past couple of weeks, that is a pretty pleasant forecast. And again, I want to stress this Wednesday thing. We're not saying it's going to be a rain out. It's just one of those days where there are going to be storms that just boom, fire up. And if that happens to be, you loaded the family in the car to head to fireworks, like Kelly said, it could ruin some plans. So it's just going to be, that First Alert weather app is so incredible. You'll be able to keep your eyes 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, watch the radar on there, be your own beginner meteorologist.
It's like having Jeff Tanchek in your pocket, he'll let you know.
Well, with a little less excitement. He's not going to, blow you up and give you a big bear hug or anything like that. But and it's such a powerful tool. You can watch that radar so closely and be like, oh no, the storms are on the west side or they're on the east side, and extremely helpful. 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dobeck, thanks for checking in. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, take care. We're going to wrap this up. Just a good idea. Here we are, holiday week. You've got family maybe in from out of town. Maybe you're headed out of town. Just a good idea to take a look at our picture. Look at this, beautiful live pictures. How do you know it's live? You can see the cobwebs bouncing in front of our lens there. Beautiful picture in downtown Cleveland, some clouds, big puffy clouds, 65 degrees currently. Get out there, enjoy the day, enjoy your holiday week if you have the time off. Make sure you take some time to salute our country. If we have any other breaking news, it'll be right here on our digital broadcast channels. Otherwise, we'll see you at 11 o'clock on CW43 and on Channel 19 at noon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great day.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media at Cleveland 19 News.